I'm Dalles Jacobus from Palo, Iowa. I'm a fifth-year senior defensive tackle here at the University of Iowa. After the bowl game, I'm just gonna go buy a guitar and teach myself how to play. So I bought a guitar and learned a few songs and figured I could play a song, I could write a song. So I was actually up Minnesota with my roommate, Sean Byer. He's got a cabin up there. We go fishing, whenever we get a chance to. And I was actually out on a boat, and the chorus kind of popped into my head. I was like, hey, that was pretty good. So I got home and I put it in my notes on my phone. And when we got back to Iowa, I grabbed my guitar and wrote the rest of the song with my brother. So the chords, I think I know 6 chords on the guitar. Like I am a very not good guitar player. So the chords are easy. The lyrics really are just kind of fly off, like just come out of me too. So I'd say learning guitar was definitely way harder than learning how to songwrite. It just flew off. But when I got home, I think it was like 45 minutes, maybe an hour, and we had the whole song put together. It's a cool fall morning on a Saturday. There's a buzzing in the air. The boys got a home game. The whole city's gonna be there. And Kinnick starts to fill up with the hometown crowd. The speaker plays Back in Black and the boys swarm out. But our biggest fans are up above, yeah, looking over our shoulders, sitting waiting patiently for the end of the first quarter, when we wave to the kids that cannot play, put a big smile on their face every football Saturday. Yeah, we wave to help those kids let go, give the parents a little hope, bring those kids back home. Yeah, we wave.
The Heartland is brought to you by Iowa's corn farmers of the Iowa Corn Growers Association and Iowa Corn Promotion Board. You may think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is corn grows Iowa. At the University of Maryland's Xfinity Center, it's quiet now, but we're preparing for collisions and contact in a good way as the 5th-ranked Iowa Hawkeyes and their high-scoring offense faces one of the Big Ten's best defenses in the Maryland Terrapins. Good afternoon, everybody. Gary Dolphin alongside Bobby Hansen. They're taking a knee at center court in memory of the victims of last night's chaotic mess on the grounds of the nation's capital. Out top for Garza. Luka drives it down the left side of the lane. Step back jumper is good. Silky smooth Luka Garza. Hawks are on the board 6-2. Gets it to Connor. Now a great pass and a layup good by CJ. Here's Garza. He'll throw up another 3 from the wing. That one finds the mark. That was big. That chops the 8-point lead to 5. It's 12-7 Maryland. 17-7. Terps have hit 7 of their first 10 looks.
Fran is going to go to the reserves.
Ball knocked away from behind by Toussaint. A steal, a turnover. Joe with a layup at the other end. Yes, sir. Connor will try another 3. Yes, that's good. Keep shooting. Connor McCaffrey, 5 to shoot. Keegan Murray's in the lineup, too. Nunji drains a 3 from deep on the right side.
That's a huge shot right there.
So the Hawkeyes are roaring back now, Bobby. Toussaint with 11 minutes to go in the first half. Lobs it for Nunji in the lane. Jack rolls into the paint and hits a cutting Keegan Murray. A slam dunk, two-handed for Keegan Murray.
Wow.
Toussaint for 3. No good. Rebound tip. Nunji up and in. Tie game at 19. Patrick McCaffrey all the way to the basket. High off the glass and down through. Iowa 21. Maryland 19. It's a 14-2 run. Keegan all the way to the basket. Lays up. No good. Put back good by Garza. Luka back in the game. And Iowa asserting itself on the offensive glass now. Well, here's Garza in the lane. Drop step layup good by Luka. They thought he was going to jump hook it. Here's a pass into Garza. Double team. Shovel off to Keegan Murray. Dunk from the baseline. Keegan cutting.
18-0 run over the last 7 minutes here.
Garza shovel pass Patrick McCaffrey. He turns the corner. Looking for McCaffrey. Goes inside himself and hits the jump hook. Here's Garza down the left side of the lane. Backs into a double team. Forces a shot. shot goes in and counted. A foul called. Keegan right inside to Garza. Garza up and in, count it, and a free throw coming. And the Hawks are pulling away.
Boy, they really are just flexing their muscles.
Bohannon with a steal. Here's Murray with a dunk. A one-armed hammer at the other end. Iowa 39, Maryland 24, 39-26. Bohannon for three at the other end. Good. What a great time to pull his first deep jumper out of his hip pocket. There's 4 seconds to go. Murray all the way up off the glass and good. Scores. They count it. Garza goes after the rebound. Right back up and in. Garza scores. Luka's got 19. Hawks got to find a way to get Wieskamp going here. He and CJ. Joe all the way to the basket. Lays it up and in. He just blew by you, as they say. Wieskamp tries to match it. Reverse layup and a score and a foul called on Maryland. Joe wants it. Connor for three, good, and he gets knocked down too, no whistle. Bohannon tries to match it at the other end, he does. Jabo, well-timed three-point goal, his second of the night. Here's a pass into the corner, out to Jabo, another three, good again. Here comes Mr. Streaky. Wieskamp with a backdoor cut. Beautiful no-look pass by Connor McCaffrey and a slam dunk by Joe. Jabo's open, wide open look for three. Yes, counted. Three more for Jordan Bohannon. He's hit 4 in a row now. To Bohannon. Jabo's been hot. Curls another one in. This is reminiscent of 2017 here in the second half. To Bohannon. Into the corner to Patrick McCaffrey. His three. Good again. Back-to-back threes, and the Hawkeyes are back up 23. And the Hawkeyes are back with a basketball and a driving score for Murray. Chris Murray.
What a move that was there by the young man.
Final score, Iowa 89, Maryland 67, an impressive road victory for the Hawkeyes. The Heartland is brought to you by Hy-Vee. Save time and shop online with Hy-Vee Aisles Online. Go to aislesonline.com to get started. University of Iowa Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives.
Before COVID, I'd go up there, every chance I got. I'd go do game nights on Mondays, just go play tic-tac-toe, Connect Four, play a little pool with, whatever patient wanted to, and I'd go on hospital visits. I actually have a buddy who's fighting cancer right now that I would go visit, whenever he had treatments or chemo. So, I'd go there a lot, and it's a very humbling experience, the feeling after a loss or, even after you mess up an assignment is a pretty bad feeling, but then, those are really minute when you go up there and see the battles that they're fighting. It really puts things in perspective. I was expecting, his mom, my aunts, to be like, oh, this is so good, like, I'm so proud of you. And I woke up the next morning and I had like 400 friend requests, like 300 messages, like it was crazy. I honestly didn't expect it to do anything that it did. Honestly, I was kind of scared to, ever post it, mostly because, I'd never posted anything before, and, I just really didn't know if I did the way of justice. And when I got those messages of people who had spent time in the hospital and families that were in the hospital at the time messaging me saying that it really touched them, made them happy, brought them hope, brought them to tears. It was a very humbling experience. Staying up on Friday night after a long week. You finally start to see a smile, there's a different energy. He wakes up at the crack of dawn, puts on his black and gold, sits there waiting eagerly to go up to the 12th floor, where he can wave with a big smile on his face and watch the Hawkeyes play. You forget about the pain. Yeah, he waves and finally lets go. Mama's got some hope that he feels at home when he waves. I just hope they feel support. A lot of the families I talked about how it's just so lonely being up there. Your whole life is dedicated to, beating whatever their fight is. And, you don't really get a lot of interaction outside, and so you don't realize the support that they have. And, with this song and the reaction that it's got, I really hope that they just realize how much, not only Iowa, but, the whole nation is pulling for, all those kids and their families. It's kind of, it's kind of sad that, you're not going to have the 70,000 people waving at them. But, I think knowing that they have the support of, somebody that they may idolize, kind of, I hope that it gives them hope and, gives them a little bit more strength. For the boys and girls who never made it home, we won't let you go. We'll always remember you. When we wave, remember that smile on your face. You're the reason why we play. The pain's finally away. And we wave for your family back home. They'll never be alone. When we wave, when we wave, yeah, we wave.
Today's broadcast is powered by Extreme Internet. Feel the speed, feel the power, feel Extreme. U.S. Cellular is proud to be the official wireless sponsor of the Iowa Hawkeyes. U.S. Cellular, connecting Hawkeye Nation. The home cooking, though, starts this afternoon with the Hawkeyes hosting their ancient rival, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Sunday Matinee Big Ten basketball. 2-0 Minnesota. Wieskamp turns the corner, lays it up and in like nobody was there. And here's Garza scoring in transition. Great catch, which led to an easy layup. Bohannon stands still three. Good. Splashed it through. Hardly rippled the nets there to C.J. Frederick. Chased by Gotch. Shovel pass inside to Garza. Sets it up and in with a left hand. Not one shot fake, but two shot fakes. Here's a baseline drive by C.J. Pop-up jumper's good. They're all hitting now. Here's Garza, easy set in. I don't know how you lose him. Robbins thought he had help down low. Drives to the free throw line. Backdoor pass, layup. Good by Tucson. That's what Garza does. He draws the defense out to him. Pull-up jumper, no good. Patrick McCaffrey with a rebound and a putback. There's an Iowa offensive rebound and score.
That's effort right there.
Here come the Hawks. Bohannon shooting in transition. Good again. He's 2 for 2 from both sides of the floor. Connor McCaffrey, a standstill three. Split-sharoo. Splash down for Connor McCaffrey. Dribbles away from trouble. Bohannon's open from the corner. Three ball, good. Rattled in. Skip pass inside to Garza. He goes in underneath and scores on Robbins. McCaffrey, a 40-foot one-bounce pass, and Wieskamp laid it up and in. Pass through the lane to Garza. Splits a double team. Shot up and good. Luka Garza. All kinds of gyrations, but he always converts. They're trying to convert more. Garza inside. Reverse layup. Good with the left hand. And the Hawks have him on the run now, Bobby. 55-41. Garza with a catch inside. Up and over the top of Robbins and scores it in a foul call. This is a different Luka Garza than we saw in the first half. Not great catch. Garza inside. Layup good.
Another assist from Bohannon.
Nungy. Here's a backdoor catch by Garza. Layup good. That's a dozen assists for Jordan Bohannon. Wieskamp around a screen. Hits the 17-foot soft jump shot. Let it go before Robbins could get there. Patrick, a spin move to the baseline and scores off the glass. They tried to climb out of there. Jordan back to Connor, now to Garza. Shot fake, throws one up from 15 feet, good. Beautiful shot fake from three. Now to Nungy baseline, lobs it up and down. Nungy with a big basket after a big rebound. And the Hawks win it here, 86-71. That's the final score. Hawks, 5th-ranked Iowa now with 4 straight wins. The Heartland is brought to you by Iowa's corn farmers of the Iowa Corn Growers Association and Iowa Corn Promotion Board. You may think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is corn grows Iowa. Athletico Physical Therapy. It all starts here. Latham High-Tech Seeds is proud to partner with the Iowa men's basketball team in raising money for every free throw made by the Hawkeyes all season long through the Hawkeye Charity Stripe promotion. All proceeds benefit the American Cancer Society and Coaches vs. Cancer program here in the state of Iowa. Latham High-Tech Seeds, cheering on the Hawkeyes from the free throw line and helping with cancer awareness efforts all across the state of Iowa.
Welcome to Carver Hawkeye Arena, Big Ten women's basketball. And a drive right down the middle of the lane, and a bank shot goes for Caitlin Clark. And she hits the deck. Here's Clark for three, all net from the top of the key. Kate Martin, a three-pointer, and she knocks it down from the left wing. And you talk about confidence. She is really starting to assert herself offensively. Clark will knock it down from the top of the key.
Again, that quick footwork, quick shot.
But honestly, just defense. We got stops and got rebounds, which leads to our fast break, which is our best offense. So that's really what kind of got us back in the game and then grew our lead.
Here's Kate Martin. Drives down the right side, drops it off for Sharon Goodman. Nice bounce pass in traffic.
That was just a classic bounce pass to the post.
Clark gets it back from Marshall, drives down the right side of the lane, scoop shot up off the glass is good.
And I think that overall in defense, we knew exactly what we were doing wrong. Like every single person on the court knew it, we just had to implement it. So that was a crucial thing that happened in the second half that we talked about at halftime, and it allowed us to come into the second half guns blazing.
Powell, Caitlin goes all the way in, has it blocked away by Mershon, who starts the third quarter, but then it's run down by Clark, and she drills a deep three-pointer. And a deep three by Clark, count it.
That was what, 2-3 feet behind the line?
Oh, that's easy for her. Clark hesitates, drops it off for Sonano, baseline jumper for two.
That's gonna make the highlight reel.
Flip that one behind her head.
That was almost Harlem Globetrotter-esque.
58-57, Hawks can take a lead, and they do. Kate Martin with a layup, beat everybody down the floor. Deep three for Caitlin Clark, all net as she buries it from the right side.
You know, we've had to battle back, you know, a couple times this year, but I think every time you go through an experience, you learn from it. You know, you develop confidence when it comes out in a positive manner like it did in Iowa State and like it did today. And honestly, when you have somebody like Caitlin Clark on the floor, you're never out of a game. I honestly believe that. You're just never out of a game.
Cross-court pass to Meyer. Bounce pass inside Sonano. She turns and lays it up with the left hand and is fouled. Here's a steal by Warnock as they tried to get it inside to Scalia. Warnock gets it back from Meyer and lays it up and in. Jensen back to Meyer, slashing to the basket, layup good. Another terrific game by Megan Meyer. Just playing with a lot of confidence. And that'll do it. Iowa takes care of the Minnesota Gophers. 92-79.
Our next Heart of the Hawkeyes feature is Jeff Peterson. Despite growing up in Cyclone country of Gowrie, Iowa, Jeff Peterson attended the University of Iowa and has been a Hawk fan ever since. His wife, Julianne, is known as the Trumpet Lady, spreading Hawkeye cheer to bars, restaurants, and highways across the nation. They both can't wait to get back to Kinnick in their old gold-colored Ford Mustang.
This has been a presentation from Learfield IMG College.